Hello, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Sarah Cox.
Welcome to Teen Commandments, the show where we try to untangle the often fuzzy brains of our teenagers. How are you doing, Claire?
I'm really good. How are you?
Very good, thank you very much.
Looking very nice.
Am I?
Glowing.
Oh, it's because is this because you've done me blusher
Yes.
for me? Are you gonna release a range of your own blushes and bronzers? You
I might do.
I wasn't very sure. Hi to everybody watching on YouTube and that. I just feel like I look like a big sort of, I don't know, like a big orange pancake face.
What, after my makeup?
No, before, with no definition and just sort of features floating about on it a bit. And I thought, Claire looks amazing. I think, you know, when people say they're blinded by maternal love, I think I'm blinded by best friend love. I always think you look amazing.
I always think you look amazing.
Should we hold each other just for a few minutes? So you have done me blusher for me.
Yeah.
2 stripes is what it is.
2 stripes. Go
done.
faster stripes. So you do one under your cheekbones and one there. We'll see when it comes out what it actually looks like. And then when you do,
people will be watching now going, it's not gone well, babes. What have you done?
You look
to
like
her?
you've been slapped across the face.
Well, the last time you did it, when we were in the old place, it genuinely looked like Claire had held an iron against my face.
Because you'd done some already, and then I tried to do mine on top of yours, I think.
Have you had a good week? You good?
Yeah, I'm really good.
You're down for the double, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're staying for 2 nights, which is exciting.
It's exciting.
And all ahead of you minding the house and the cats and 2 of the dogs next week.
Yes, gonna have some fun.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried. You're going out for 2 of the nights that she's minding my house and pets.
I'm very excited.
I like that last night, by the way. How are you going to live when you come down? I tried to show you how my oven works, and you were like, "Oh, I probably won't use it." I'm like, "What are you going to be? Are you going to just live on pot noodles and drink?"
I'm going to do the London Deliveroo thing. I've actually made a little file, a saved
They have
file.
Deliveroo up north.
Not the same.
Is it not?
It's not the same.
Go on, why?
Well, it's just restricted. It's all like,
The options are less.
Yeah.
There are a lot of chippies on
A lot
there.
of pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you can travel around the globe in London on
I know.
Deliveroo.
I've got this saved file on Instagram. Just says London for things that I'm going to do.
Shush,
Can
really?
I charge expenses? Because there's a few Michelin-starred stuff on there.
Yeah, fine. What do you mean? Expenses to what?
We're going and dining and trying out these wonderful restaurants.
But charge expenses to who?
To you.
Oh, to me? What, for minding the couple of... I'm not being funny. If you could touch the cats, I'd maybe buy you a meal for it.
I can't.
But with your allergies, we've still got to come up for... I asked last night if you could wear gloves to
I
pet
know.
the cats.
Of all the advice you give him, Ben came and he went, just wash your hands afterwards, you'll be fine.
And also, I was trying to show you how the oven works, and Ben bowls in and went, "Have you told Claire tell her how to de-poo the garden?" I was like, I wasn't going to ask her to do that, actually, babe. It's fine. It can wait till we get back.
That's so he doesn't have to do it as soon as he gets back, isn't it?
Well,
I don't
he
mind
uses
it.
the leaf blower.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if I should try that.
If you do try it, just film it because it'd be great content for the pod. Yeah, he leaf blows all the... It's quite satisfying to watch,
Right,
actually.
okay.
And it all tumbles away into the
I can
undergrowth.
just imagine it having a reverse effect or sucking it in or something like that.
Well, you know, the
Been a problem.
undergrowth that's why there was the problem when Lola had that party years ago,
Right.
because there was all the poo in the undergrowth. And for some reason, all the teenagers, even though they could snog anywhere because we didn't care and we weren't there, we were hiding upstairs, they still all went into the bushes.
It's better in a bush.
Old school style. Yeah, do you think it had a certain
Yeah.
frisson? And then they traipsed inside the house.
Oh, the dog poo.
And it mixed with, spilt cider and created a sort of hellish flood in the kitchen, a pooey cider flood. So, yeah, you're excited about your week and you're having a little night out going seeing Joanne McNally.
I am, yes.
Do not go for afters with Joanne McNally and our
Why?
friend Anna, whatever you do. You are not, we have got a
Bringing
smart...
it back to yours.
We have got a smart doorbell, babe. I will be watching from my sun lounger that you are not bringing McNally and Anna
Can
back.
you imagine like
Oh my
3 teenagers would be like, get down, going.
And also the cameras go all around the house, so you know
Oh.
this, so we can see up the side, past the bins, on the back as well. So don't start any monkey business. I mean, I was like, oh, that's nice. What are you doing?
And then your face kind of just went into like,
And you went to Ben. tell Ben watch his face now. Tell him what you're doing when you're down here.
It's going to be so much fun, though. I
It'll be
love Joe
amazing.
McNally. I feel
I'm
like,
so jealous.
we
I've
know
not
each
seen
other. We
her.
text each other, me and Joe.
Look, you'd have to get rid of Vogue if you want to be best friends with Joe. Did you call her Joe?
Joe. We don't
I'm
really
gutted
text
because I've
each
not
other.
I've not been able to see her when she's been
so
playing. I really
good.
want to see her. This is your second time seeing her in it.
Yeah, fantastic. So funny.
Love her.
She's so talented. The way that she just delivers on stage, it's brilliant. So relatable as well.
Didn't she post something about? Wasn't it she chatting about men being threatened by funny women? And they don't like to laugh at women. And you were sat next to one, weren't you?
Yeah, she
at
was
a gig?
talking. Who was she talking to?
It was probably just on a terrible pod. Don't look into it.
It was on a pod.
I've just realised we might be promoting a pod. Stop. Yeah, and it's interesting because you sat next to somebody who didn't laugh.
Yeah, and it was exactly that. She was saying there are some men in the audience who just refuse to find her funny. You know, it's just they're just that stubborn. But she is fantastic. She's hilarious.
All right, fine. Let's stop fangirling all over the McNally.
What about you, babes? What's been going on?
Well, enjoyed how you said on then, by the way.
Oh,
Going on.
I'll
tell you what's going on. What did I do this week? I had to go and get my son from his golf lesson on a Friday night.
Okay.
Where was husband? Husband was doing something because he's normally taxiing about. He was busy for some reason. And I drove straight from work and went to get my son. And I'm still in my jazzy new car.
Yeah.
So I'm at that stage of like, anyone want a lift? Anyone want picking up? Because like I'm just loving sort of cruising around in my car. And so I was very pleased. Went to pick him up in Finchley. And I just had a complete mind melt. And I never do this because my dad was a lorry driver for a number of years. I pride myself on having haulage in my blood and having quite my head screwed on when I'm driving and stuff.
Right.
But I follow the sat-nav like a mad person. And I nearly drove on the fucking course. I nearly drove on the golf course. Like, genuinely.
You were that intent on your
I just
route.
followed and there was like a barrier that said no entry, but next to the barrier, there was an open barrier. That was the car park there, clearly. Right. And instead I started going down this path and the car's freaking out. Beep, 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 beep. All the beeps going off, going, where are you going? Because all the bushes were closing in. And it was on a path where I think they obviously must walk down with their golf bags and their buggies or whatever. And I started going down and then it was like a curse or a sort of, like I'd been hypnotized and somebody had clicked me out of it. I just suddenly was like, what? And was like, no, this can't be right. You're telling me people who like golf, who are probably in ranges and stuff like that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are in their big cars. There's no way they're driving down this little tiny path.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God, can you imagine how embarrassed it'd be? So I had to reverse again, car freaking out, like beep, 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 beep. And reverse just went and parked. Like trying to act because it was pitch black as well because he's got his golf lesson indoors because it's a night and it's winter. So then I went and reparked him as fine. I was like, oh my God, the mortification if I'd have to ring him and be like, sweetheart, I'm in a sand bunker or something, whatever it is on a golf course. Imagine just it's so mum as well, isn't
I know,
it?
it's really mum. Like, why have you done this?
It's local newspaper, isn't it? An unidentified woman was arrested on Friday night for driving onto Finchley Golf Course.
And all the golfers as well have been complaining at what you'd done to them.
Trying to reverse because it had been rain. Oh my God.
And then having to ring Ben.
Yeah, I'd have been like, you didn't give me directions. Anyway, I saved it. Luckily, realised my mistake. But it's been a busy week. Mum's been down.
Oh, yeah.
You know when she came down and she brings a tiny rucksack with her now? It's because I'm sorting out her Hollywood teeth. You wait till you see her smile.
Okay. This is great. She's down a lot. She's
down a lot to get these teeth tweaked. Okay. I have to keep popping in.
Right.
And they put in the temporary fancy teeth.
Right.
And we all look at these teeth and it's just weird because they're not her old teeth. So she does look different.
Looks different. I think it's great though.
So they have to tweak them. And she's really pleased because she's fabulous, Mum. And she just needed good teeth, basically. And I wanted to look after her to make up for the years of me being a complete pain in the arse with her. A lot of this comes from guilt, I think. And And so she's down so regularly that she doesn't want to be dragging a big wheelie case with her. So now she brings a tiny rucksack. Did I tell you this? And I'm like,
I think so.
That's so good, Mum. If you only got that bag with you, she's like, yeah, this is all I need now. And I'm like, brilliant, Mum. And then later on when she's going to bed, she's like knocking on my door, not doing a Jackie knock and push anymore. She knocks and waits now that I'm 51. She doesn't burst in. And she's like, can I borrow some pajamas? I'm like, sure. And she's like, have you got some face wash and some eye makeup remover? And have you got some cotton wool, please? And have you got some deodorant, please? And can I borrow your slippers? And have you got any socks? And she's basically brought a book with her.
She's brought a book and her
iPad.
phone.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. And I have to supply everything else. So I went on M&S, got her some pajamas, and also got her some Crocs.
Right.
She's got a size 4.
Are they little Crocs?
The little pink ones.
I thought, I wonder whose child they're for.
I know, they're so cute.
They're so cute.
Because they're baby pink as well. They've got fluff inside. They're size 4. Just so cute.
My mum's a size 4.
What is it about women? I think they squish their feet into high heels in the 60s.
My mum actually had pointy feet. For a while when she was an estate agent and she'd take her shoes off and they were the shape of a stiletto.
Yeah, because that's all they wore.
Yeah, she did.
I think that is a fact that I heard about. It might be a bit of an urban myth with Dolly Parton where she's been in heels so much that she can't put her feet down on the floor anymore.
It might be true. I think my mum was a bit the same.
Yeah, she can't put her feet down flat because, the muscles in her legs have constricted. I think the more I say it, the more it's an urban myth, isn't it? Definitely.
Because ballerinas, there's something with ballerinas, isn't there? So there might be. My mum's feet were definitely pointy because I remember thinking when you grew up, your toes did that when you
they'd start pointing. They'd naturally be pointed. So it's your house. Well, it's still not empty. Your nest isn't empty.
It's not empty.
Well, you're happy though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm broke, but I'm happy.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Are you spending
exhausted?
A lot on? Yeah, you were very keen to come down for this 2-night stay.
I know. You were like, do you want to just spread it out? I said, no.
I'm going to come down.
Yeah, it's nice. It's lovely having them back in. But my mum said to me the other day, I did wonder if you were going to realise how nice you've had it when you were
did she?
That's by yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I did. I'm missing it a bit now. Yeah. But yeah, it's lovely. They're both it's just nice. My son's girlfriend, has been down as well. So I've had an house full. That's been lovely.
Has anything changed because they've had that bit of independence? Are they doing any of their own washing? Are they cleaning up after themselves a little bit?
Yeah. My daughter's told me that she wants to do her own washing from here on in, which means that she puts the stuff in the washing machine and then she expects it to still be there 3 days later when she goes to look for it, and then has a little bit of a mood at I put something in the washing machine and now it's disappeared.
What, literally days later?
Days later, which it's now found its own way magically to a wardrobe.
Yeah.
And all the washing machine's clogged now because it's full of, she's putting the powder and the conditioner in, and she's like, it's better if you mix it up all into different drawers, which is really stressful. So I'm trying to let them.
Yeah. When is she going?
A few weeks. I've had to throw a few pans away as well. I'm like, what? While they're cooking their own things and just, burning the life out the food in the bottom of it. It's different this time.
So they're they're a little bit more independent, but that's ironically is harder work.
Yeah, you've got to encourage it.
All your stuff.
Yes, yeah, but it's just nice. I just want my control back. But I love them. I love them being there. It's lovely. I just remember how much I was crying.
I know, it's such a roller coaster. I
was sobbing my heart out, wasn't I?
Even this whole thing's a roller coaster where you're like, I'm knackered, I'm broke, and then you made me like, but it's lovely.
It's nice.
Just move down here, babe. That's our master plan.
Okay.
As ever, we do love to hear from you if you too are broke and knackered and you may have to sacrifice a couple of pans.
That's our whole listening community, mate.
People will be like, we can't all email in.
Yeah.
hello@teencommandments.co.uk. If you were an empty nester and no, you're not an empty nester.
You wish you were an empty nester.
You wish you were an empty nester. Let us know, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Also a bit niche, but maybe you've almost embarrassed your teenager by driving somewhere stupid, having a classic hashtag mum moments where you've nearly done something idiotic, let us know, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Do leave a little review, any little questions, any comments underneath all the episodes on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts as well. And we're there on TikTok and Instagram. The Teen Commandments, simple as that. Make sure you follow us and say hi, because we love a fuss, don't we, babe?
Yes, we do.
Our question of the week this week, Claire, was what is the funniest, most random or ridiculous text you've ever received from your teen? And we had some excellent responses, didn't we?
We did. Kathy said that her son sent her this when he was 13 and on a school trip. Mum, some Spanish woman just whipped her pear out on the beach. She replied, it's normal for women to go topless in Europe. And I love that they always put okay when you tell them something. You educate.
Kiss.
Okay,
Cute.
kiss.
I also like that a 13-year-old is using language like that. Like some Spanish woman whipped him out.
Whipped her pear out. Do you remember that, though? I remember my kids first seeing topless women on the beach and them being a bit like, oh, my God.
I remember seeing
but it
topless
was normal
people
for us.
Well, I remember seeing it and being quite surprised.
Oh, no, I thought it was dead normal. I remember my mum watching my dad.
Yeah, I
Kept
bet.
his eyes like that.
Neil, get back to your paper. See, like, well, reading the paper, but with his specs under his nose, just looking, just having a quick peep up. Rachel's been on. Hey, Rachel. She says, the funniest text I've received was from my daughter when she was 15. Without any context at all, she sent, also, Charlie might be needed for prom. With a kiss.
I can imagine reading that like that.
Like, hang on a minute.
How liberal can I be here?
Also, I'd instantly go, did she mean to send that to me? Who's she supposed to be sending that to?
Of course.
Charlie's going to be needed for the prom.
Yeah.
Wow. Rachel says, of course, I'm the same age as you two. So Charlie, to me, means something a bit different. I thought, bloody hell, that's a bold request. Turns out she meant her older brother's mate, Charlie, who in fact is a DJ. So good. Needless to say, she says it caused a few giggles between me and my friends. To this day, my daughter can't see why it's funny.
Oh, bless her.
It's excellent.
That's so cute.
Get Charlie involved for the prom. Excellent responses to that. Thank you very much. We'll have more on our Your Turn episode for you to enjoy. Claire,
yeah.
What's your problem? Do you want to yeah, see, I can't do it. I can't argue with you. I was trying to argue with you and I just can't. What are you looking at my trousers for anyway?
What you looking at? What you looking? Do you remember that? What you looking at?
What you looking at? I don't know. They don't label rubbish. Remember that one? That was such a zinger back in the day. Like, bing, mic drop.
Do you remember that dirty look that you used to give out? And you used to that, and your bottom lip would go up like that.
Yeah, you'd be like, and try and do it as good as you can. Though I was such a chicken. If anybody ever came back at me, I'd just my little wee muscle would go. You know, like yourself a bit. With confrontation. I want to talk about teen fallouts.
Yes.
We were thinking we never had an argument, have
No.
we? Is that weird, do you think? Is it weird for best friends to never argue? hello@teencommandments.co.uk.
I mean, I guess not, because I think that as friends, as female friends, I think female friendship is one of the, or it could be the most important relationship I think you have. I think you need your female friends, but you're in a relationship. So I think maybe some female friends do have arguments. We just don't. I think if we had words, we'd both be really upset. I don't feel a bit.
I don't think it could ever get to a stage. Well, it couldn't get to a stage where we have an argument because when I'm ever grumpacious, you always just.
You're never grumpacious.
You always just can get me out of it. You're never confrontational with me at all. You're always just lovely to me, even when I'm in a. Because I guess we know each other so well that when I'm tired and a pain in the arse.
I know you're tired and being a pain in the arse though as well, and I know instantly 2 minutes later, if you've said something because you're tired, you'll go, I'm really tired. I know.
Maybe it is normal for best mates to not argue.
I would say I think everyone's different, but I think your girlfriends are your everything, aren't they?
Yeah, agreed.
They your ride or die. You grow together, you laugh together, you cry together.
That's interesting. You do grow together, don't you?
Well, if you
And
you don't stay friends.
Well, I think that's what happens with marriages sometimes, where
Yeah.
people just change and they can't stay together in a marriage.
Yes.
But when you change and you're best mates,
Yeah.
that's allowed. You've kind of got the space, I guess,
Yeah.
to still be able to grow and to change.
Yeah.
And it doesn't affect your relationship.
Yeah, I think so. And that person can also, you can learn off each other, can't you? And grow together and evolve together.
As teenagers, we definitely we've never fallen out, and we didn't as teenagers.
Oh, we're having too much of a good time to fall out as teenagers, weren't we?
Yeah, we're just having the... Yeah,
it was us two against the world when we were teenagers.
And it's still like that now, isn't it? We still say that to each other now.
Yeah.
With your own teens...
I try and relay this message to my daughter especially.
Yeah.
That, if her friends are not fitting the bill so much, she will find her person.
Yeah.
I think that's so important, that you do find your group of besties, not necessarily at school when you're teens. That's really can be quite complicated, can't it?
Oh, it's so complicated. Teenage relationships are so complicated when you're a girl, I think.
Yeah, it's really tricky.
I mean, I just found getting to sixth form, I'd literally walk into the common room each morning and I just wouldn't know who'd be speaking to me.
Yeah.
Out of my friends.
Yeah.
And they'd been speaking to me at 4 p.m. the day before.
Yeah.
And it was before the days of like Mobies and constantly being in touch. So you'd walk in like, morning. And like 2 out of the 5 would be ignoring you or
They'd
giving you evils.
You, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
like literally to your face.
Yeah,
and you'd
face
be like,
yeah.
And they'd just turn and you'd be talking to a brick wall.
And you'd be like, oh. Like all the air has suck out the room for a second because you're like, oh, like my friends aren't but nothing's happened. Why have they decided that they're annoyed with me or they're not speaking to me or I'm not in the gang today? It was so weird and complicated.
Ruthless.
It's exhausting. What was that?
Well, you'd have to find the nice one, wouldn't you? The one who's a little bit softer to find out what was going on as well, because you'd be so confused.
Because I don't think I was ever on the other side of that. No. I can't ever remember waiting for one of them to come in and to be like, oh, I'm not going to talk to her today. It'd be so like the rugged. So that's how I ended up just smoking in an attic with 10 boys.
Yeah.
Because they were just so...
It was so different, wasn't it?
So different.
Yeah.
So simple.
It was so simple.
They would never fall out with you over anything. The only thing that had happened, you'd get up to go for a wee and come back and someone would be sitting in your seat and they just got taxed. And that was it. That was as complicated.
Yeah, or they'd give you a dead arm or something.
And that was it.
Ow. Oh.
And then they were just making, the rest of the time was just... spent playing Street Fighter 3.
Yeah.
And trying to make bongs out of cardboard boxes.
And you never even if you put an accidental foot wrong, they didn't even see it, did they?
Nah.
Whereas with the girls, it's like, I can't believe you looked at me like that, or you wore that top that I was going to wear.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, just some minor indiscretion that you'd done, that you'd broken some rule.
Yeah, it's so hard.
So did you have, like before me and at school and stuff, were you?
Yeah, there was definitely an issue. I'm friends with some of these girls now, but we definitely had fallouts and stuff through school where you just wouldn't speak. I remember spending a few, lunch hours and stuff on my own where they were all together and you'd be the outcast one.
I think that really sticks with you because I feel like even though I've got like I'm confident, I'm happily married, I've got great kids.
Yeah,
I can still like have that moment, like that sort of. It used to happen very occasionally, like at the school gates or something. That feeling a bit not in the gang. And the other women wouldn't actually have been trying to make me feel like that at all. But I think it's still there. It's still inside, that sort of slight fear, isn't it? Yeah. That happens. I think when you're a teenager, so much formative stuff happens that just builds your character.
Yeah, it really does. And I tried to hammer this home with my daughter when she was on the receiving end a little bit. And I'm sure she gave it out as well. I'm not here to sort of say that she was never the innocent one. But I always remember saying to her, remember what this feels like so that you don't give out this thing if you're the one that's being left out. But it's so worrying. So it's not like she was always the innocent one. I think girls, when they give out stuff, and your daughters are going through it, it's not always on them, is it? They're not always the one that's completely innocent. But I used to say to her a lot, if this is making you feel like this, remember what it feels like. Because when you do things and when you're nasty like that, that's how it you know, that's how it's going to come across.
It's good parenting, that.
Well,
some
I
good
think it's come
parenting
from
over there.
that fear that
Yeah,
you just said, how it felt, and just,
Yeah.
you know, it's shit. It's awful to be on the receiving end. But I remember my daughter coming out of school, and it's social media as well, but I remember her saying, I hate my life. I hate my life. And it was because of how cruel her friends were being. It's really worrying, isn't it?
It's horrible. And with you know, and it's so much tricky now, because I guess we could just go home when we were teenagers, watch Neighbours, laze
Twice.
around, watch well, if we were off school or college, and you could watch it twice, which was incredible. Same episode. Just really, because obviously the acting and the storylines are so intricate, weren't they? It was amazing, because you'd miss something in the first episode, watch the exact same episode again of Neighbours, you know, because just a nuance there with Charlie. I mean, it was so shit.
Wobbled.
It was so shit, wasn't it? We're like, let's watch that twice. And we'd just be at home and having our tea and all
you'd
that.
Forget, wouldn't you?
And you'd forget everything, but now they just can't, because they're just on their phone.
Yeah.
And they can just see as well as it's snap maps or whatever. I always get that slightly wrong.
Yeah, on the map.
On the map, so they can just see where their friends
are.
They're
all together.
And they can see when all their friends are together, and it's just an absolute
it's
killer.
Cruel, it's torture. And that whole how they do organise things, and they actually can show it that we've had a bit of a get-together and you weren't invited, and this is how much fun we had. That must be awful.
So much simpler back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, we've said it before, we'll say it again, never get involved if your kids fall out with friends, or because bet your bottom dollar they'll be bezies again within 3 days.
If you make that mistake and you get involved and the other mum gets involved.
Yeah, you've had that. Although I've had it nicely with another mum, where we've been like talking about it and stressing about it.
Yeah.
Way after, you know, the kids have actually made up and it's all absolutely fine.
I've had it where, you know, another mum and I went at each other because it was getting quite scary. And I think from both of our points of view, because it was really depressing, both of our girls, because they went from best friends to arch enemies. And then we were literally screaming at each other. And they were friends a week later. And we still don't really speak, Mum and I. It's so stupid. I really liked her as well.
Did you make an appeal now to be friends again? When you were going at each other, what, in the street or on the... Yeah, you're not that bothered.
No, she can do it first.
Yeah, she'll have come round to you. What was it like in the street, or was it over the phone?
It was over the phone. Oh, it was silly. And it just raised voices and raised voices. And my daughter was there going, no.
No.
Yeah, I told you, don't get me involved.
This is what happens.
This is what happens, because it just becomes really, really silly. Don't do it.
I remember when someone was horrible to me, my mum would always take me over to the person's house to have a go at the mum. And you and the other kid would each be stood with our mum, and the mums would be going at it. Yeah. First thing she'd always check with me, were you cheeky? Because obviously the 80s, that was what you had to check. As long as you weren't cheeky, it was fine.
Yeah.
And the mums would be discussing it. And by the end of the discussion, me and the person would be friends again. They'd be stood there laughing. And like,
yeah, have you got the giggles?
Get the giggles stood there with your mum. It's much easier, much simpler in those days.
Yeah,
before being a teen, you could just meet up for a fight. Remember that? It was so like Lord of the Flies. We're going to schedule in a fight after school.
And everyone's going to get involved and gather around and watch you pull loads of hair out of each other's head, basically, and swing each other around.
Remember that, where you'd both be spinning round, holding onto each other's hair?
School jumper, and you're there like, oh, this is awful. I want to go home.
I had a fight with a girl once, and we tried twatting each other with our school bags, and everyone was like, yeah, fight. Oh, fight, which is weird, because the bags then got really tangled up together, and we were just sort of like, oh, like sort of spinning round, holding onto our school bags. I think then we got the giggles, luckily. Like, horrible. The whole pressure of like, we're going to wait for you, or we're going to schedule in this fight.
You, and you're thinking, I've never thrown a punch. It's horrible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Well, we all know your technique was to call them a slag and then leg it.
From a distance.
It was from a distance
already. You need
already.
an head start.
And then do one. We'd love your stories, of course. If your teenagers have struggled with friendships, any advice, any stories with a happy ending where it was all solved, we'd love to know, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Also love to know if you had to meet someone for a fight.
Yeah.
Or maybe you, like me, gravitated towards the boys to listen to the Orb and just hang out with boys. Much simpler.
Much simpler, miles better. Bit
Hello,
more
Teen
fun as
Commandment.
well.
It's what?
Bit more fun, isn't it?
Hello at teencommandments.co.uk. It is a bit more fun, Claire, yes. So, Claire, I wanted to talk about this because something happened a couple of weeks ago at work. There's a brilliant woman at Radio 2 called Aussie Ann.
Oh.
She's hilarious. She's like 26 or something. And she's always like, Queen. She comes in. She calls Ben Daddy Ben.
Oh, does she? Have I met her?
You've met her.
I've met her.
She brought you up in the
she
lift.
did. Yeah, she is fun.
I don't know if she was up to full force with you. She might have been holding it back a little bit and being polite. You'd know if she'd been full Aussie Ann. She's I love her. She's absolutely mad. Got absolutely no sort of respect for authority or ranking at the BBC. It's amazing the way she talks to the execs and stuff. She's just full on Aussie, no filter. Anyway, she's obsessed with Heated Rivalry.
Right.
Which it's that series that just blew up massively, I think, for millennials mainly.
Right.
And Gen Zs as well. Was just it's about these ice skaters who have an affair. It's really steamy. There's loads of gay sex in it. It's these two really fit looking lads.
Wow.
The plot isn't great. I said I'd watch it. She was like, you've got to watch Heated Rivalry. Everyone's talking about it. But I didn't quite realise just how fruity it was.
Okay.
And I tried to bond with my 15-year-old daughter by suggesting that we watch it together. Now, when I told Aussie Ann this, she was like, no, I didn't say to watch it with your child. So I was like, to my little girl, I was like, have you heard of Heated Rivalry? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, should we watch it together, me and you? Like, you know what I mean? Because we used to watch that nice makeup show together where those makeup artists, Glow Up, you know what I mean? We used to watch Glow Up together. And we watched Traitors together. So I'm like, let's watch Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, my daughter knew about it and was like, ooh, no. Was like, nearly was sick in her mouth at the suggestion. I was like, oh, all right, fine. Anyway, I watch it 10 minutes in. It's full on like someone's getting a blowy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's proper fruity.
She must have thought,
she's just like, what the hell?
Don't be weird.
My mate had like a flight coming back from America. And the films weren't working, like the little screens and stuff on the plane. So she downloaded all 6 episodes. She watched them all on her laptop, sat next to some guy. I messaged her. I'm like, I can't believe she kept having to move the screen to the side. I was like, I cannot believe. She was like, I'm surprised there wasn't like, you know, the police waiting for me when we landed to like escort me off the plane because it just looks like loads of porn. It's really fruity.
Oh my God.
It's funny. Maybe you should have a watch.
I'll have a little look at that. Definitely. I did something similar to that with Game of Thrones with my son. I was like, should we watch Game of Thrones? It's dragons and stuff. And he was quite young at the time.
Yeah, he must have been.
Instantly turned it off. I think there's a scene, isn't there, straight away where...
Yeah, there'll be definitely with boobs minimum.
It was oral sex straight away. I was like,
it?
Okay, we're not watching this. And he completely...
On a woman?
No.
Or on a man?
Yes.
Oh, bloody typical. We never get it, do we?
I was just like, oh my God. He just was so young though. I don't think he realised what was going on before I managed to turn it off. Do you remember when you did it with your parents as a kid?
Oh my God.
And there's no remote control back then, was there? You just all sat and looked like,
there'd just be big buttons on the telly the size of like a can of Coke that you'd have to go ka-chunk to turn on. Do you remember arguing about who'd have to turn over the telly because you just couldn't be asked to get off the couch?
Yeah. That's right. It's like, I'm not doing it.
The telly.
And it was always the youngest in our house. Whoever was the youngest in the room had to turn over the telly.
Like, you know why royal family really resonates with us, with the brilliant Caroline Aherne, is because they all think about Anthony, put the kettle on. That's all you'd have to do when you were little, is turn over the telly and put the kettle on and make tea for everyone.
Yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? And answer the door.
Now, Jackie was always a little too like, I daren't mention sex in front of my mum now because she's just too open-minded about it. She's too comfortable in her own skin.
Yes. What was it she was talking to you about? She discovered the word clitoris, didn't she?
Oh God!
She went to see a show. Do you remember? And she rang you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What? she was at the theatre, wasn't she? I mean,
Yeah.
my mother, she rinses the theatre. It was like a loyalty card for the Octagon in Bolton. She's at the theatre every other night. Yeah, she'd seen something.
Yeah, I remember. We mentioned it on a really early pod, didn't we?
Yeah,
And she was,
and in
just,
one
like,
conversation,
recoiling.
I just curled up inside of myself because she was just like, she said clitoris about 8 times in one phone call. And I was just like, Mum, I get it. She was really laughing. That'll be her now texting saying, did I tell you, Claire, about this clitoris show I saw? She's always very like relaxed about talking. What she used to say to me a lot was when I was a teenager, if there was something on the telly and it was embarrassing, she'd always go, you know, the younger generations didn't invent sex. We've been doing it. Everyone's been doing it for years. And of course, you're just like, even now at 51, I'm like, I don't want to think about that. So she'd be if anything, too open about it. I mean,
do you remember we used to hide behind pillars, didn't we?
Well, I used to sneak down. Do you remember Porky's?
Yes.
Porky's was
my God.
really, or is it that rude?
I don't think
it's probably not that rude.
It was
now,
rude for the times, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there were films.
So
you'd have to go and get them at Blockbuster, wouldn't you? Go and get Porky's. It was like Porky's 1, Porky's 2, Porky's 3.
That's right.
And was it based in like a high school or something? And there was like bums and boobs and stuff.
There
wasn't
much on it.
It was. It was like really cheap, like just crap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I remember it was huge in the 80s because I'd have been quite little, and I've got memories of like peeking through the living room door as like my mum and stepdad and a couple of their mates watching Porky's. Just weird.
Yeah.
And then there's the problem of films where, well, it's a bit like the Game of Thrones issue.
Yeah.
Where, or maybe it's films from when you were younger and you think they're good for the kids and you want to introduce them to your own, daughter or son.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And then you're like, oh God, it's actually quite fruity.
Yeah, I remember watching Dirty Dancing with my daughter.
Dirty Dancing is the perfect.
I think
that's a real this is one of my favourite films as a teenager.
Like
Let's have a moment. And then you're just like, it's a bit grindy. It's like abortion in it. It's like it's quite grown up. You're like, to watch the dancing, it's fine. Pretty Woman as well on the piano.
Oh, yeah.
If I'd have seen that before I started piano lessons, I'd have kept them up. I'm like, just in case, if you keep, if I can get to my grade 8.
I remember my first one, the first real steamy thing that I just kept rewinding and playing. It was on Top Gun. It's Tom Cruise.
Oh, which bit?
Oh, the bit where he comes on his motorbike and he's late for dinner. And they have a bit of a steamy moment. But
do they have a steamy moment?
Yeah,
or
but
is
it's not much detail. It's just his face. And I was just like, wow. But it was Tom Cruise and I was deeply in love.
So were you watching the rude bit again, or were you watching him turning up for dinner?
Kept rewinding the rude bit. Yeah.
And what's happening? I can't remember.
It's just his face. It's his profile.
Yeah, but what are they snogging?
No, they're having sex, but you only see him.
Do you?
You only see him.
Just his face?
Well, yeah. He's just his profile and he's on top. It's very
I'll have to watch Top Gun again.
Yeah, it's great.
We'll have to do like a Teen Commandments movie night where everybody watches the same movie. Our homework this week is we've all got to watch Top Gun
with our teens. Get their reaction.
No.
I mean, it's so much more steamier now, isn't it? There's so much going on.
Heated Rivalry is the perfect example of that, and Bridgerton as well.
Bridgerton. We've had so many messages about Bridgerton.
So apparently they're trying to bring back fingering on Bridgerton.
Episode 3, apparently.
They don't say those 3 words though, do they?
I've not seen it. I don't. They've said bring back fingering. It's on episode 3, but I don't want to go there yet.
I know it pushes itself with historical accuracy, but that does seem quite out there that they're going to say.
There is a scene I know that because I saw a snippet of it online where there is a big fingering.
Oh, they're mad for it. I remember the first series, at last that was a lady getting a bit of oral sex. I think in a pagoda. Is that how you say it?
Oh.
One of those outdoor structures.
Oh, what? She was on one of them?
Yeah, I think
hanging
so.
From it.
Seem to remember it. No, I think she was sitting on like an ornamental bench or something with all her many underskirts lifted up. I was like, might pop down to B&Q, get myself a pagoda,
get some skirts,
go and lounge on it in the garden. Ben, as his leaf blowing the poo.
Can you imagine you splattered in poo? This isn't what I was thinking.
It'd be lovely. We would love your stories as ever, please. Your emails are fantastic, and then we explore them all in our Your Turn episode, which comes out on a Wednesday. If you're new to Teen Commandments, hello, by the way. We've been doing this a while now. There's loads of episodes to go and explore on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Loads of lovely stuff to go and watch
Lots
on
of oversharing.
on YouTube. Lots of oversharing. Extra episode is on a Wednesday, Your Turn, and it is entirely built around your incredible stories.
Storytelling.
I do feel, like that we have got the most excellent, witty, hilarious and honest listeners of any of the podcasts out there. So we really appreciate your stories, please. So hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Maybe you ended up watching Porky's with your parents, or maybe Game of Thrones just for the dragons, not realising. I mean, it's great for boob shopping. I always boob shop when I see Game of Thrones. Oh, I'd love them
Someone
boobs.
have 3 boobs on Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's a pain, isn't it?
I don't know. I'd rather like it.
M&S trying to get that fitted. The lady with the tape measure around her neck won't be happy with that at all. There was, don't get me started on 3 boobs. Do you know where I'm going to go with this?
No, I thought you were going on the boob measurer lady, but
No, there was something else. I've got a distant memory of somebody who knew someone who had a tattoo.
Oh, what, of a 3rd boob?
Of a woman with 3 boobs.
Oh.
Or maybe boobs on her back as well. I mean, that's men's brains for you. Just blame them. So Your Turn on a Wednesday, and you can follow us on TikTok and on Instagram, Teen Commandments as well. And dare I say, watch your little face light up when I say this word, Facebook.
My little Facebook page.
Your little
it's
crew.
Our Facebook page, but I do like to be involved in it.
Yeah.
It's really good fun.
When you say involved.
Yeah.
I'd say embroiled. It's good, isn't it? We've got lots more people following us
Loads
on
of new
Facebook.
besties. Everybody says they feel like they've got the 2 besties with them when they're listening, which is dead good.
It's nice. Little community building there. So if
it's
you're on
great.
Facebook, go and find us as well. And I'd go and say go and either Claire, but she absolutely
I'm
loves
either them.
She loves
I'm
it.
like, hello.
They're like being stalked by
Hiya,
you.
Karen. You've been quiet the last 2 hours. It gets really busy, on a Friday and a Saturday night. I think women are just sat there with a couple of glasses of wine going,
course.
Hello, Teen Commandment.
We fully encourage it. Like we always say, you can give yourself a fake name if you like. If you want to confess anything on Facebook, let us know, please. Right, that's your lot for this week. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching if you are. And we will see you on Wednesday for our Your Turn episode. We love doing Teen Commandments. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being lovely. Claire, thanks for being my best friend.
Thank you forever.
Love you. Thank you forever. We're so cute, aren't we? Love you. Bye.
Love you.